starting a business can be super overwhelming. There's so much paperwork, so many steps, and in all honesty, there's not enough clear guidance, like the blogs out there, the YouTubes out there, right? The other people that are going to talk to you about this, um, start out with an idea and maybe just the hands-on part of it is just not there. And that's exactly why over the last year, I started developing and running business startup boot camps. And after 3 rounds of testing, I think I've actually streamlined the process into something that works, that really works for aspiring entrepreneurs, startups, fresh baby micro itty bitty businesses. And it's late at night right now, and I don't know if you can tell by the video and by my voice, I'm still on a high. I'm still on a super high because I wanna share how I built it and why the latest version, I think, was the best yet, and how you, whether you're a business coach, an economic development group, a chamber of commerce, or really someone in your community that's been in business for a minute and wants to start giving back, can bring this model to your community and duplicate this, right? Um, I am a Rock County, Wisconsin resident. I spent the last year working with over 300 businesses in Rock County, imparting my almost 15 years. Oh my gosh, almost 15 years of business knowledge back into the community, as an SBDC consultant. And I will say some of the biggest things I saw were financial mismanagement, not understanding how a marketing strategy can go, and really just not understanding how a successful launch really truly matters in your business so that you don't have to go backwards and try to fix stuff. And so to give you kind of a quick preview of what I want to go over here today. How we got here. How did I get here? Right? The trial and error versions of this business startup bootcamp idea that I had. What I cover in the bootcamp and why it works, and what I think made today's version so incredibly special. Because I want you to be able to duplicate this, right? So, backstory, how I got here. The first event was super exciting, but relatively chaotic, as any event I put on is, because, the ADHD really does come out sometimes. It really does. And I put together an agenda. I had an idea of what I wanted to accomplish. I had business owners that attended. I cap it at about 10 business owners so that I have enough time to spend with each one if we're running into any issues. And things that went well. The people that came definitely got value, but it was too much information and not enough structure. And I spent a lot of time explaining concepts instead of actually doing the work. And that's me being very verbose like I am, but it wasn't quite as helpful as I thought it could be. And so about a quarter later, a couple months later, I set up a second one, and I had just as many business owners show up, and like I said, I cap it at 10, but I think usually anywhere between 7 and 8 actually show because life or whatever. And this time I introduced a little bit more structure, in the sense that I had like some checklists and some hands-on like stuff they could do. But then I found it was too time consuming to get to the actual registration part of the business, right? We were